story in Dead Space 2 has greatly improved in this game. The story is pretty much 3 years after the first game, and Isaac has gone completely bananas, just ape shit crazy. He's been put in a mental institute, and pretty much he's seeing visions from his dead girlfriend. He's just going crazy. This game actually feels, the story is a lot better in this game because Isaac can actually speak. He actually see him interact with other characters, and it's just overall more powerful. As you can see, this game has a lot more action, so that's a major plus in this category. Graphically, this game looks amazing. They do a great job mixing in story, action sequences, puzzles. Everything just fits well this time. They do a good mix in all three. When you play, you're actually legitimately scared because things will pop out of the corner and get you. There are times that, you're overwhelmed with enemies, and there are times where we actually run out of items, so then you have to stomp a couple, curb stomp a couple people, and that's all good because, this is a survival horror game, so with the presentation, they do a great great job with it, and also, the sound is great. Like, you hear things and you absolutely go crazy. So they did a great job with the presentation this go around. This right here is the best part of the game. Like, the gameplay is amazing. This is why you play Dead Space. This is because of the gameplay. Isaac, he feels more agile. He feels more powerful. Like, you actually feel like you can actually take out these monsters with your bare hands. Obviously you can't. You're obviously going to need to use guns against these new necromorphs, and the guns in this game are a lot better. Each gun sort of feels a lot stronger, and also the new guns in this game. The multiplayer, I gotta say, it's actually pretty fun. It's just that it just feels too much like Left 4 Dead 2, where you play as the necromorph, or when you play as the infected versus the humans. It's pretty much the same gameplay that they thought of using for here. It's not bad. It's just that I really played Dead Space 2 for the single multiplayer, and that's why you're playing Dead Space 2 is for a single multiplayer. So it's not. It's great. It's good, but it's not really something that is gonna win any awards. So gameplay, you're gonna be wanting to play Dead Space 1. Dead Space single player to get the full effect of it. My final thoughts. My final thoughts is that it's a great game. It's a huge step up from Dead Space 1. Dead Space 1 actually sort of felt, I don't know, it sort of felt a little bit bland because there really wasn't that much, action. And those action as in you're about to die, but there wasn't really that much, story-driven stuff. And Isaac really couldn't talk, so you really couldn't feel it. So it's a great game. Only cons I really have is that towards the end of the game, it gets a lot harder. Like, it's a huge spike in difficulty, and really, look at this. I'm about to get stabbed in the face. That's earlier throughout. Actually, I don't remember when this is in the game, but it's just it gets really hard. But as a good thing, but at the same time, it's a bad thing. But it's well worth it. It's a great game, and I gotta give it 4 out of 5.